goes crazy. Talk about just that. Episode 14. Sarah, don't look at me like that. You were watching me sing dance to Jason Williams last week. Episode 14. Full crew back once again. 2 weeks in a row. First time we've done multiple weeks in a row since the start. So we're really cooking with gas towards the start of football season. It's right around the corner. September 4th. We're recording on August 20th. So 2 weeks away, essentially. Barring tomorrow. So I think there's 31 days in August. I don't know. I don't really do. Thank you, Sarah. But we're right there. We are knocking on the door. We are right there. It's been a rough week in Boston sports. The Sox have dropped 3 in a row. They made a really bad mistake to not throw Chapman out there in the end of a game to close it, and they lose that one. They lost their last 2, both of the Jimmy Fund games at home. They lost. They got a series against the Yankees in New York. They play the Yankees tough. Hopefully they turn it around. If you're looking for Sox talk, there won't be Sox talk this week. There just isn't much to talk about. When there's so much to talk about with the New England Patriots as their season is right around the corner. They played their second preseason game last Saturday at 1 o'clock. It was a weird time. I didn't get to watch it. I've heard reports, things like that. We'll dive into what we saw there, what we didn't like. I do know that good old Kyle Duggar was playing in the fourth quarter of the preseason game number 2, which is never a good sign if you think he's going to make the team. So we'll get into potential cuts as they're coming up. They got to be right around the corner. And then the final preseason games coming up. I don't even know who they're playing, if I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. But it's week 3 preseason. I don't think any of them are going to play. May won't play. Chisholm won't play. I don't think any of them are going to play. Like, if somebody's going to be on the team, they most likely aren't playing. But we'll get into all of that.
It's the Giants, by the way.
The Giants, thank you.
Yeah, Prime Video, New York Giants.
Oh, and it's on Prime? Yeah, nobody's going to play. Is it Friday?
Thursday.
Thursday, I think.
That's tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah, definitely not watching that.
I'm watching.
Way to root for your team, Tom. Yeah.
I don't have Prime Video.
I'll fucking send you mine.
You don't have to do that. Besides, tomorrow night...
Whoa, wait. I need to stop you right there. You're telling me the one time you actually use a streaming service when you illegally stream every single thing we watch? No, you are a fake fan. Yeah. No.
I don't illegally. FBI, don't come to me.
Absolutely are, because every single day, whenever we're watching a movie, a TV show, or a live event,
I pay for everything I watch.
You immediately go on Google and you don't type in the streaming service that's on, but since the Patriots are on a Thursday afternoon, I'm not going to do my method of watching live events. Instead, I'm going to use the excuse of, I don't have Prime Video.
I don't have Prime Video. It's the 3rd preseason game. I don't think that much important is going to happen. And if anything important does happen, I'll see it on Twitter.
I know, Daniel, you got a computer. Fake fan.
Sounds like a big jumbled mess.
Fake fan over here.
Yeah, I know. Funny enough, you actually used to send me those links freshman year.
Yeah, because everybody needed it. I didn't think we watched the Super Bowl. That's how we watched the Super Bowl.
I know. I think I spent over like $1,000 on just like streaming services to watch football.
Insane how not even just football, just for consumers to watch sports, you gotta think about it. Because in the NFL, you gotta have Amazon Prime, you gotta have Prime Video, Peacock has one, Netflix has a game.
Yep.
And then you go to basketball. Half the games are on. You gotta, if you want to watch them all. I know you're not a basketball person, Sarah, but you gotta have NBA TV or whatever the hell it's called, and even then you don't get half the games.
With last year, I was trying to figure out how to watch. No, like 2 years ago, I was trying to figure out how to watch the Jags because I wanted to see Trevor Lawrence, and I paid for NFL Network. I paid for Peacock, Prime Video, and then finally, I got Red Zone, and I could watch like snippets, but it wasn't the same. And then I finally, last year, figured out that YouTube TV, you can watch all 36 teams, 32 teams.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
We have YouTube TV in my household.
You have to get Sunday Ticket.
Oh, maybe not then.
So Xander got me Sunday Ticket.
Nice. Shout out to Xander, good boyfriend.
Very good boyfriend. The best. So I could drool over another man. He bought that for me so I could drool over another man.
Confident in his own skin, I'll give him that. But yeah, it's just the consumer gets screwed at every which turn when it comes to trying to watch what you want to watch, especially if you're rooting for a team that's not in the state like the Patriots. You don't get the local you don't get the game on, channel 4, channel whatever the hell it's on.
Nope.
So you just get screwed in every corner of the, every which way. And don't even think about college football because that's so up in the air because this is not really a college football region.
Don't even get me started on what I had to do to watch Clemson.
It's insane. Just at every corner you get screwed if you're the consumer.
I will say ESPN Plus, they were pretty consistent with Clemson when I was in high school. Now, I remember Curry, it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. I couldn't watch anything.
My issue is why every time I log into one of my streaming services to watch something, why do I have to log in every single time?
Just
I have to I log in with my cable provider and my username and password, and I'm like, leave my login, save that shit. And the next time I turn off my TV, turn it back on, go back to login, it's like, man, I'm gonna need that username and password again. I'm gonna need it again, man. I need it. I need it again.
My dad changed our Xfinity password like 2 years ago, and no one knows what it is.
Is he gatekeeping it?
No, he doesn't remember. He didn't write it down. So when I was at Curry, I literally had to like cross my fingers and pray to God that sometimes when you click on a live video, it just automatically signs you in. And I was just like, please God, please just automatically sign me in. And every single time I really needed it to, it never did.
Yeah, it's just brutal. I mean, whatever Simp had for the suite was, whatever he had, I feel like was a pretty good deal. Because I feel like because we got live cable, so we could get the live Channel 4, Channel 7, we can get those games.
Hulu Live TV is also another really good option.
I don't know if it was Hulu. I feel like it's with an F.
It's cheaper too.
Fubo.
I looked into Fubo too. The only thing with Hulu TV, again, is it's like your local, like during preseason, it usually has all the games that are playing, but during the actual season, I do believe it's like your local area, and then you can get like
the national games.
You get like the primetime national games, stuff like that, and then every once in a while you could get like a Panthers game, some stuff like that, like nothing crazy.
Yeah, it's just tough to find them all. But there's ways that they do.
You can't watch it on like my TV downstairs. That's like a normal TV with cable. If you have cable, you can't watch live TV.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but our TV up here in our room, I can
smart TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
I don't even know. I stole it from Xander's sister.
It's probably if it has the apps on it, it's a smart TV.
It's Roku.
Yeah, Roku. So you can plug the thing in the back. Pause. You can plug the thing in the back of it, and get whatever you need.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to say that. But yeah, you get screwed in every which direction if you're trying to watch sports.
You really do.
It costs a ridiculous amount to watch everything.
You might as well just buy a ticket.
Honestly, like if you really, it's probably cheaper to buy like a ticket for one game than to pay for the streaming services for every single.
Honestly, it's probably the same amount of money if you go to every single game.
I mean, it's probably cheaper. I'm assuming because what is it like, $12 a month or something? I don't even know what it goes for.
Do you know how much YouTube TV is?
No clue. No clue.
Oh my God, it's over $300 a month.
It's because Tom doesn't pay for it.
It's fucking ridiculous.
I live at home. Why would I have a TV provider myself?
I pay for all my subscriptions.
Yeah, Tom.
But you're trying to watch the Jags. I'm not trying to watch the Jags.
I just meant in general. Like
I don't pay for any of those.
Yeah, I pay for Peacock, Paramount Plus, all of that. I pay for that myself.
You bottom feeder.
The only streaming services we have are the ones that are like put into our YouTube TV like package or Wi-Fi deal. We don't go out there like because they're all on like a family plan, so we don't go out and get like specifically we need X, Y, and Z. Like we don't have Paramount Plus because it's not in our deal.
Do you have cable or is it just YouTube TV?
No, we just cut the cord I think a year ago.
Oh, that's awesome. My mom wants to look into that. She has been looking into that because her and Xfinity don't like each other.
No, I think we have Xfinity Wi-Fi, so we got like better Wi-Fi, no cable, and then we got like YouTube TV, and we got smart TVs in the house now. I think I'm not sure. All I really do if I need to watch something, I'll just use my laptop and I'll find it in a perfectly legal manner. Perfectly legal manner.
Yeah, what you do? I'm trying to nap, so quiet.
We're on a podcast. How am I going to be quiet?
Quieter. Get a long day.
Doing what?
I'm sure he loved the levels at the start.
No, he hated it. No, he
I'm
slept.
sorry. I'm sorry, Mac. But I have a job to do here. But anyways, going back to preseason game 2. Again, I didn't get the chance to watch. I was at work. But from what I heard, the O-line was not very impressive. Mac Jones, I heard he missed a couple of throws.
Who?
Oh, Drake May, apologize.
You bum.
I've
Do you
been
want to
doing
draft?
the start
Sarah didn't even know when Drake May's rookie year was. Okay.
at least today.
Um,
I don't. It's because they're both number 10.
I don't know why I've never done that. That's the first time I've done that. But anyways, Drake May, I heard, had some bad throws, decisions in the pocket, wasn't too impressive in preseason game number 2. But I switch up on this team every other day, I feel. Some days I'm like, oh, they look so good. Like Stephon, like the hype videos that came out from the Vikings joint practice with Stephon Diggs giving Jeff Okudah the business, running him up, sizing him up, one-on-one, going deep, was beautiful. Efton Chisholm, I feel like every other day has a phenomenal grab, and he was the guy that popped off in preseason game 2. 6 receptions for like 100 yards or something, I want to say, and a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Patriots have a new little white boy to play with. That'll be fun.
I like it.
Yep.
I
mean,
watched the game.
All right. So you watched the game. You tell me what you saw, because I'm just kind of going off what I've seen from reports.
I saw Drake May absolutely choke. It's not helping me like him anymore.
How long did he play? Did he get, what did he play, 2-3 series?
Yeah,
Okay.
but still, if you're gonna be the starter,
Are you going to finish that thought?
do better. I understand he's not Tom Brady. I understand that we're probably not gonna have another Tom Brady, and that's fine. I don't care. I want a quarterback where I can be like, hey, he's good. And I said this last year about Joe Milton, who's now with the Cowboys, and he fucking went off last week.
Joe Milton looked terrible in preseason. Week
Last-
1.
Are you
He
kidding
looked
me?
terrible in week 1. Terrible.
We're talking week 2, dumbass.
He's had some terrible throws at training camp.
I still like him.
He's got a big arm. That's it.
So does Drake May, but Drake May has an arm. He can throw and he has accuracy.
I'll put my life that Drake May has a better career than Joe Milton.
I don't care.
Well, that's the conversation we're having here. Drake May or Joe Milton. And I'm saying I would take Drake May over Joe Milton 10 times out of 10.
I wasn't saying that I was picking him over Drake May. I'm just saying I like him. And I was thinking
you wouldn't take Drake May over you wouldn't take Joe Milton over Drake May.
No, but I would like to have him as like a backup.
All right.
I would be comfortable with that because I didn't think Josh Dobbs did a very good job last week either.
Dobbs looks terrible. The Patriot cannot play. If the Patriot's playing, we're screwed.
I know. So why did we get rid of Joe Milton?
Draft value, avoid the QB controversy.
Yeah, all the big business talk. Yeah, I know. But I think Drake May, I don't know what it is, but I think he's like getting in his head about something.
I think he'll be fine.
I think he will be too, but he needs, if there's like a mental block going on, he needs to figure that out before the season starts.
Yeah, agreed. Because if you were to rank, and Josh, we'll get to you, before we get to that, Josh, did you watch the game?
I watched like half of it.
What, first half, second half?
First half.
What did you think?
I mean, I'm not one to really.
I have some.
I'm not one to care too much about preseason. Like, I'm not gonna come. Like, was Drake May pretty? No, but I'm not gonna come out here saying that Drake May. Like, I'm worried about him for the season because again, it's preseason. I frankly don't care. I care about preseason more than I do than training camp because you're actually playing against a team. So I'll give in a little bit more care. Training camp, I don't give a damn about how well you do in training camp. I don't give a damn. But I'm not going to come out here saying, like, Drake May's not who he is. We should get rid of him. We need to move on from him. We need to find a new quarterback because he sucks. Dude's in a second year. The O-line is still trash. You fixed one hole. There's still about 4 other holes that need to be patched. You're still a sinking ship. The receiving room is still trash. Sure, you got Stephon Diggs, but then again, he's a drama queen diva who's coming off an injury, who we really have yet to see. And then
I don't even think he played last week.
He hasn't played yet.
So
Why?
Because he's still coming off an injury.
I don't care.
So he tore his Achilles 8 months ago.
Great.
He's pretty far along in the process.
Good for you. Pad up. Get out there. You're supposed to be a man.
It's not about him being. probably one, not his decision to make it. It's probably more Vrabel and the medical team's decision whether or not he plays. But he's still way ahead of where he should be in the recovery. I hope as long as he plays week 1, I'll be happy. He's 31 years old. He knows how the game works. He doesn't need preseason.
I understand, but I want to, as a Patriots fan who's been a Patriots fan for almost 24 years. Damn, that's a long time. I want to see his chemistry with Mac Jones. Fucking hell.
It's all right. I did it earlier. I agree with you. I want to see him out there with Drake May too. However, I think they're going to be fine come week 1. As long as he's ready to go week 1, I don't care. I think they'll be fine. He's a talent. Drake May is a talent. Talent works well together.
I don't want to cross sports, but it's like the same thing with Tatum. Like, I would love for Tatum to come back like halfway through the season to like get things rolling. But like, if Diggs or Tatum can't come back simply due to the injury, then don't force them back. Don't force them back. I don't want to see them re-tear the Achilles that they just tore.
He's got. Out of pocket statement number 1 from Sara today. We got to keep track of that. We'll put a little counter up on the screen somewhere, maybe throughout the episode or maybe after the episode. But anyways, when it comes to Diggs, I'm not worried about his chemistry. I'm just worried about how he looks. Can he still cut similarly? Does he still have the release off the routes as well? Not more about does he have chemistry with Drake May. They'll develop that, and as long as he knows where May wants him to be, I think they'll be fine.
I also don't understand, or actually, I don't know if they have, but has Chisholm like played with Drake May? Because every time I've seen him do something, Josh Dobbs was the one that was playing QB.
I don't know. I think it's mainly been Dobbs. I don't know.
I think it has been, but I wonder why Vrabel hasn't like done any plays with Chisholm. And
well, he wasn't in the start. He wasn't starting this week in preseason. I'm assuming
he wasn't starting, but I'm talking about last week or week 1 too. I don't know if he had a chance.
I don't think he got any. Maybe he got one set where they threw like the backup wide receivers in. Like Baker, I think, got a set with Drake. A few passes from Drake May or chances out there with Drake May.
It could also just be from practice and training camp that Chisholm isn't gonna be like a fully rotational receiver, so he's not going to really throw him in the rotation with Drake May. He's going to throw in like guys like a Kyle Williams or a Pop Douglas. So it's like yeah, people want to see Chisholm because he's new, but then again, like the only reasoning I can come up with is maybe Vrabel doesn't think he's going to be in a full rotation swing, so he's just like, all right, here's our third string QB or second string with Dobbs or Wooldridge. And just do that. And it's like, so yeah, it's like, oh, you go against the third stringers on a preseason game. Of course the guy's going to do well.
Yeah,
I'm sure at some point in practice, training camp, preseason game, joint practices, I'm sure he's gotten some reps with Drake May. At some point in time, I'm sure it's happened somehow. But I'm also not sitting there watching every single rep.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just hard to like actually sit down and watch because like, yeah, it was nice that it was at 1. So I was able to watch the first half, and then I had to shower and go to work. So I missed the second half. So
yeah, but the second half is more guys trying to make the team.
Yeah, that's true. But I like to watch.
Yeah, it's football. It's fun to watch. It's usually guys who make the team, and then Kyle Duggar, who veteran playing in the fourth quarter of preseason game number 2, can't feel confident that he's going to make the roster at this point if that's where he's playing.
Yeah. I don't understand, like, why has his name been everywhere? I haven't even heard anything about him.
It's just one of those guys where it's like, hey, he might not make the roster. I thought 2 years ago he was a good ball player. And then last year, nobody really had a good year on the defensive side of the football besides Gonzo. And then, especially I'm sure he'll be fine. Carolyn Davis will be good to go week 1. You want to see them in preseason. They'll be ready to go week 1, which is really where we're at right now. Making sure guys are ready to go for week 1.
Do you think he's on the trade block?
Possibly.
Duggar?
Possibly.
I think Duggar, Polk, anybody that's not going to make the team, Duggar, Polk.
Your head immediately goes to Polk.
There's no way Polk makes the team.
I'm not saying that, but you want him off this team.
Yes.
You want him gone.
Yes. I think Duggar, I think Polk, I think Stevenson, I think Kendrick Bourne.
Really, Ramondre Stevenson?
Yeah, I think Henderson is the guy.
Well, yeah, I'm saying Henderson's the guy, but as a backup, I think Stevenson is a good backup.
I'd rather get rid of him.
Really?
he's so overpaid. If you can dump his contract, that'd be huge.
The contract I get.
Replace him.
Antonio Gibson will be fine as a backup.
True. Oh, I
Good
like
career.
Gibson
Antonio
actually.
Gibson's he's
You know
solid. If we push contracts aside, I'm gonna take Stevenson.
Really?
Um,
Sorry. That was Mac.
It's all right.
puppy.
I
want.
Yeah, I would.
Beast.
I mean, Stevenson's a better ball player than Gibson, but Gibson is on a much more team-friendly and smarter deal when it comes to that. And Stevenson just, I think come week 6, this could really just be Henderson's job.
That's why I was saying contract aside, I'd pick
Stevenson is just
Stevenson.
Henderson's just so fast.
Henderson's
he is, but
favorite. He's become one of my favorites.
oh, we know.
And he's seeking out contact too. He's insane.
Speaking of newbies, Will Campbell had a pretty decent fuck up last weekend.
Yeah, he had a tough go against the Vikings defensive line is not one to play around with, especially a Brian Flores-led defense. But he's a rookie. I'm still very confident. Huh?
Understandable, but he totally.
Yeah, but I'm still very confident in Will Campbell and his tiny arms.
Rookie mistake.
Him too. I think his tiny arms betrayed him.
Tom, do the thing again.
Can you give me can somebody give me a snap count?
All right, ready? Blue 42. Ready? Hut.
Oh my god!
Tiny dinosaur arms.
Playing patty cake. That's what you're doing.
You're
That's where you got to get your arms out there because you can't go like this because that's a holding penalty.
yeah.
Like get your arms out there, and he's not like this, but he's like this. Dinosaur arms.
What O-line guy is rushing like this?
Defensive lineman. Well, I wasn't playing the defensive lineman in this situation. I was playing the offensive lineman.
That's what I said.
You got to find the videos, Josh, of when we were at Nick Berry's suite, and I put on his football helmet, and we were doing one-on-ones, and I was getting absolutely destroyed by everybody.
I'm not surprised.
I DDT'd you. I remember.
Yeah, Josh was bullying me. Josh was bullying me.
I DDT'd you.
We can't post them because the audio is foul. Some very bad words were said. So we can't post it.
We can just put Man-Child by Sabrina Carpenter over it.
Love that.
You know how I feel about that dance. You know how I feel about it. I was at work yesterday and somebody was like, "Have you learned it yet?" And I was like, "I'm pretty close."
Oh my god. I don't even think I've seen it.
Get on that. I mean, I have no rhythm in 2 left feet, so I can't dance.
I'm not a Sabrina Carpenter fan.
Ooh, tough shot for Josh.
Do I go get the shirt?
Josh has the Sabrina Carpenter shirt.
Stop. I'm actually looking at my Trevor Lawrence jersey right now.
I'm the opposite of Tom. I can bust a move if needed.
Yeah, when you get a few beers and Josh, his hips move like they're not attached to his body.
Not even.
But then you get the confidence to do it is the thing.
Yeah, but like I can do it completely sober too. That's why I'm the flower dude.
At Mike and Liv's wedding, yeah. He's the flower boy at her friend's wedding.
Stop pushing the computer.
I'm not like the traditional one where I'm just gonna be walking around with like a basket of petals, just slowly walking down. Like they want me with like sunglasses, a fanny pack, and a speaker, like busting a move to like Shakira or something.
Ask to play Man-Child. You can learn the dance.
Oh, I know the dance.
Oh, sorry.
I know the dance. Tom is working on it.
I know that I have no rhythm. We're getting back on track here. Before we get to, because we're going to do our division winners this week, before we get to that, there's one thing I want to talk about, and that was the comments Elliot Wolf, GM of the New England Patriots, made earlier in the week. And I'm paraphrasing, but he essentially said they would trade high draft capital to go and make a move to make this team better. So my immediate response to that is to do it. There are 3 players requesting trades, unhappy with their teams, in contract negotiations that are looking to get moved that you can afford to pay if you go out there and make the move. And we've talked about it a little bit on the pod here before in previous episodes, but I really want to dive into it more right now. Trey Hendrickson, Terry McLaurin, Micah Parsons. All 3 disgruntled. All 3 have requested trades from their organizations. And all 3 of them you can afford to pay long-term contracts to. So my immediate response is Elliot Wolf. Get on the phone and make it happen. Whether it's, I don't care who it is. Obviously, I think I would prefer Parsons and then McLaurin and then Hendrickson. But I think if it comes to a realistic option of getting, it would probably go Hendrickson Terry and Micah Parsons, just from some of the reports I've read about trades that the Cowgirls have already turned down for Micah Parsons. They seem to be asking a lot. I said what I said, Cowgirls. I know what I said. So I think Hendrickson is probably the most available and easy to get because he is the oldest. He might not be the greatest contract long term, but you're you're coming off a 4-win season. You have to overpay for superstars to come here. So I'm okay with dropping a second round pick and a contract that's not going to look good in 2 to 3 years, but it's going to help you win games now.
My list of guys who I want is the exact same as you. I would want Parsons the most out of the three, and then I'm debating on between Hendrickson and McLaurin. I think I'd rather go McLaurin for now due to the contract. But then again, Terry McLaurin is being stingy about his contract, so I don't know what that would look like.
Well, you would have to pay him a new contract. You have to sign a 2-year deal.
Yeah, that's the thing. You have to figure that out.
Which, again, the Patriots can afford to give him a lot of money.
Yeah.
Do we want to give him a lot of money, though?
I would give Terry a lot of money.
I'd give him a decent amount.
I'd give all three of these guys a lot of money. All three of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love to sign a multi-million-dollar contract.
If the Patriots were to acquire one of these guys, how many more wins are you giving this team? Like,
what did I have them at, a 7-8 win team? I have them at a 7-8 win team.
I have them as a 7-10 team. Tom, I have the list. It's upstairs. I think you have them either 8-9 or 9-8. I think you have them 8-9.
I have them around. They're a 7-8-9 win team in my book.
Sarah, I think you have them 10-7.
Yeah, I'm sticking with it.
Okay.
I think
I would give if I were to look at my phone tomorrow and see that Micah Parsons has been traded to New England Patriots.
It's not going to happen.
I it probably won't, but if that were to happen, if we were to get Micah Parsons, I'd give us. Do I go 8 or do I go 9? Do I keep being a hater? I would feel comfortable making this team an 8-9 win team. I would take a risk and go 9-8 and say that this is a 9-8 win team. If they were to add Micah Parsons or any of these guys, if they were to add any of these guys, I will comfortably say that they're an 8-9 team. They're a riskily, I would say, they're a 9-8 team.
I don't think that we're gonna get any of them, unfortunately.
I think that is ultimately the most realistic realistic outcome.
I just don't think anyone wants to sign with us.
Well, it wouldn't be it'd be a trade, and I think as long as the Patriots say, yeah, we'll pay them the money, they'll come here. They'll come here because that's what they all want. They want to get paid.
I do think we're talking about this though simply just because we're not in like desperation, but because we want the Patriots to make a big move. We haven't seen the Patriots make a big move in a long time. Like I'm not counting Stephon Diggs as a big move.
Not.
I'm not. So I think we're not saying it as in a move of desperation. I'm saying it as in like a move of we want some more excitement here in New England that, oh, these three guys are on the trade market now. Let's get them. Like we're just gonna insert ourselves in there and say that we're one of the top contenders to get one of these guys. When in reality, I feel like we ultimately will just get disappointed, and then Hendrickson will not get traded. Terry McLaurin will probably find a new deal with the Commanders, and Jerry is not going to do anything with Mike Parsons.
Why would he leave the Commanders? They're a winning team. They have a young quarterback who shows a lot of promise. Why would he leave? Just because
he wants to get paid?
Exactly. He wants to get paid, but does he want to get paid more than win a Super Bowl?
That's the thing. Thank you for saying that, Sarah. This is my thing with athletes and their freaking money. I would rather win the Super Bowl than make $5-10 extra million based on or added to my already like $20 million contract.
Exactly.
I'd much rather win the Super Bowl. That's why I'm in the NFL.
Exactly. And that's my point. Like these guys at this point are just greedy. Tom Brady took pay cut after pay cut after pay cut. So did Julian Edelman. So did Rob Gronkowski. So they could go out and get the talent, the young talent that would push them further and build the dynasty that they had. A lot of the players today just want the money. They don't actually realize that, yeah, every once in a while, I need to take a pay cut so my team can get stronger and go further during the season.
Talk your shit, Sarah. Talk your shit.
I don't think, the Patriots are still rebuilding. We're not going to win a Super Bowl anytime soon, and that guts me. to say because I want one so badly. But at the same time, who's going to go to a team when you're a big name, already on a team that was one game away from going to the Super Bowl last
They
year?
were 2.
I think it was
No,
one.
they won.
They
It
were
was
1.
yeah.
Were they losing the NFC?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
went to the NFC conference with the Eagles.
Yeah.
They beat the Lions. Remember?
Yeah. Broke my heart. But why would you leave a team that got that far last year? You know you have a strong team, and they just brought in a ton of I don't know actually how much they brought in, but I know they picked people in the draft. But why would you leave?
Preach.
Yeah, I mean, it comes down to money. I'll be interested to see if any of them do move. It's just for Elliott Wolf, bringing it back to the scope of the New England Patriots. If Wolf is so confident to go out there and say, yeah, we're willing to make big moves to acquire big talent to help us win more games this year, I think you get any one of these guys, you're a wild card team, hands down. But I think to say it and then not do anything is a bad look for Elliott Wolf. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one.
Can I cut you real quick? Which is why I think we're going to do nothing, because I know I haven't stated it here on this show, but
You're
Tom,
right.
in our show all last year, I am notoriously known as a non-Elliott Wolf fan. I don't like what he's done with the team. I don't think he's made any good moves with the team. So if I were to place a bet on what Elliott Wolf will do, it is nothing. Elliott Wolf will do nothing.
I think they should fire Elliott Wolf and hire me.
Yeah, I'd be so down.
From your lips to God's ears, Sarah. We're gonna transition over to. I know we kind of teased talking about most important to Pat's success, but we'll push that to next week, which I believe will be the last week before the actual game, depending on when we record in 2 weeks. Depends when we record in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But we're getting close. We're gonna move to our division winners, but before we do that, just real quick, I don't want to say like breaking news because it's 2 hours old and it's not really sports news, but I know it'll put a smile on Sarah's face. Sports Illustrated is reporting that Rob Gronkowski plans on signing a one-day contract with the Patriots to retire a Patriot.
Kiss my ass.
All right, and I try to make Sarah happy, and that's what we get.
He did the same. Well, he's a little different than Brady. I've actually met Gronk and had a full conversation with this man.
I would love to meet him. He's at the very top, out of athletes of all time, dead or alive, to meet or have dinner with. He's at the top.
He's hilarious.
I want to meet that man.
I met his whole family because I used to volunteer with pro camps.
I'm so jealous.
And I want to say I was 16, 15, maybe 16. And it was Gronk and his family. And I want to say Matthew Slater was there and Goskowski was there. I don't know. It was a handful of random Patriots. And we were just about to check everyone in. And the person running it was can one of you come inside and do something, help me with something? You're going to have another assignment. And no one wanted to do it. So I was like, all right, fine. I'll do it, whatever. And she goes, okay. So I go inside with her. She goes, all right, you're going to be working Rob's pancake breakfast. So just get him whatever he wants. And so I was basically his personal assistant for 2 hours.
You were making him pancakes?
I did not make him pancakes.
I think she was just grabbing pancakes and bringing them to Gronk.
Oh, I was about to say,
a meet and greet. It was a meet and greet. Some of the kids paid for a little package or something. So they got a smaller group of a one-on-one time with Gronk, and they got a picture. It was cute.
I was gonna say, what kind of pancakes did you make him?
I didn't get a picture though. I wasn't allowed one.
Did you get a pancake?
I did not actually.
Oh.
He ate them all. But I will say his laugh is like nails on chalkboard. I hate it. It went right through me.
Really?
I didn't like it.
I don't think I've heard his laugh in a while.
You've definitely heard his laugh.
No, I definitely have. I just haven't heard it in a while, so I completely forget.
You can definitely tell that he's a Patriots player. Or not a Patriots player, but a football player.
Yeah,
and Brady has something to do with him retiring as a Patriot.
Well, it's the news. I'm bringing you the news. However you feel is how you feel. Just thought I'd give that quick little update before we transition to. We're gonna predict every single NFL division winner. Josh, you get a pen and paper?
Dog, I'm in my basement.
I wrote mine down.
Yes, Sarah is on it. I think I have a notebook here, Josh.
have mine. I know
Huh?
what mine are.
I'll write it down.
Okay.
I wrote mine down because the last like 2
I mean,
weeks
I can just
I've been
use my
writing
notes
down,
if you
and I
want me
keep
to do that.
forgetting. You guys asked me.
Yeah, Josh, if you want to just use your notes, because I will forget. I have chicken scratches. You won't be able to read it. But I'm very proud of you, Sarah. Sarah was on it this week compared to somebody else. When it came to reading the rundown, adding
I was
something to the
bored.
rundown, and then having her division winners ready, I'm very proud.
Me.
Nice to know that. Before we go on, Sarah says, "I feel bad. You write the rundown every week, and we never read it."
I read it. I just don't add to it.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
okay.
read it and don't add to it.
Yeah,
It's Josh, not me. You can't lump
It's
me in.
100% me. I will admit, it is all me.
Josh, you do the same thing when we did the radio show because I would take notes throughout the week of what I wanted to talk about. Yeah. Some old segments. We're thinking of some new segments coming up for the pod. We have some ideas coming up.
Yo, I gotta go back and download the
Trouble Parents Hour.
An hour?
hour.
Where I
How
just
about,
talk-
I can give you like 5 minutes.
I'll give you like Sarah's 6 minutes Trevor Lawrence. Like Sarah's 6 minutes to drill over Trevor Lawrence.
16 minutes because he's number 16.
16 minutes. How about 1,600 seconds? I don't know how many minutes that would equate to.
I don't either. Well, 60 seconds is in a minute, so do the math.
No.
You know I didn't go to stats.
You know I watched Harry Potter in stats.
That's so true.
Shout out that stats class.
I don't even know the teacher's
Shout
name
out the
was
people who helped me pass that class. Anyways, division winners.
the final.
Who wants to start? I think Sarah, you wrote them all down. I feel like ladies
Actually,
first.
hold on. Make this easy. I say we go in division wise. I say we go by division.
That's what I
Oh,
was
you
going
want to go? Okay. Oh, that's a very good idea, Josh.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
So we're gonna go instead of just doing, you going, you yourself going northwest, east, south for AFC and NFC. We'll all do our north. We'll all do our west. We'll all do east one at a time.
Okay.
Yeah. Because then we can have the back and
East
forth.
first. I have AFC and NFC East first.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I can just look at how I have written down. So we'll do AFC and NFC for the east, and then we'll just move through all the divisions that way.
Okay, so for AFC East, naturally, I have the Bills.
Yeah.
Kills me, but I had to do it. And then for the NFC East, I was a little torn between the Eagles and the Commanders, but I did go Eagles.
So I also, in the NFC East, I went the Bills. They're just the best team in the division. Josh Allen, nobody, best player in the whole division. Can't come close. And maybe in a year, the Patriots can rival them with the Bills potentially on their way down and the Patriots on their way up, but it's not this year. And the Jets are a dumpster fire, and the Dolphins are a hospital. So
fair.
It's not. It's gonna.
Also, I feel bad that the Dolphins are like the only warm weather team in the AFC East. Like they're the only team that doesn't have snow.
Yeah, but doesn't MetLife a dome?
MetLife is a dome.
Oh,
yeah. So I don't have to worry. Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't do well.
They also have the different. They have the different field.
Giant. Yeah, they have.
MetLife was a dome.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure they're a dome.
Dome.
Actually, no. They might not. No, actually, what am I saying? I don't think they're a dome. Actually, no. I don't think they are.
Because how many times have we seen videos of like Bills fans?
MetLife's not a dome. I would because they
Snow
have
but the Bills don't play at MetLife.
Oh, wait, where do the Bills play? Because they're like redoing their stadium right now.
The Bills are the only team at New York team that actually plays in New York. I don't know. I'm assuming they play in Buffalo somewhere.
Is MetLife in Jersey?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's just across the border in Jersey. It's not even in New York.
Jersey.
Yeah, MetLife stupid grass field, the turf.
All right, NFC East, Bucko.
My NFC East, I have the Commanders. I think Nick Sirianni's a dump. I think he's a dope. I said last year 5 times Nick Sirianni will be fired by the end of the season. And yeah, he wins a Super Bowl. And I can't remember from my head coach's list because the graphic hasn't been posted yet where I put him. But I just think that he is so stupid and he'll find a way to mess it up. And the Commanders with Jalen Daniels, Dan Quinn, Terry McLaurin, Deebo Samuel, they'll find a way to win the division. Josh, what do you have for your AFC East and NFC East?
I have the same as Sarah. I just think you like to be different.
I just don't like Nick Sirianni. I just can't put my faith in Nick Sirianni.
Doesn't mean it doesn't mean make the whole team bad.
I think he's an idiot.
I picked them.
Because he's an idiot doesn't mean the whole team's bad. Jalen Polk's an idiot, and you're not shitting on the Patriots.
Jalen Polk's not an idiot. He's just a bad football player.
Oh my God. So bad football players still make good teams, but idiot coaches make bad football teams.
Yes.
If the Commanders win the East, you're going to look like an idiot after this.
If the Eagles win, you will look like more of an idiot.
I'm willing, yeah, it's one of these two teams. I'm just willing to I'd rather put my faith in the Commanders than the Eagles. I don't trust Nick Sirianni long-term as an NFL head coach. He scares me. Saquon's great. Hurts is great. A.J. Brown is great. Smith is great. Cooper DeJean is a cornerback or whatever the hell the song is. He's great.
What's great about the Commanders?
Jalen Daniels. I think Dan Quinn's an intelligent head coach despite blowing a 28-3 lead. Terry McLaurin, if they get him back, which I think they will get him back, he'll be fine. Sarah, please don't put that finger up at me. Deebo Samuel is a gadget guy on the offensive end of the ball.
No, stop lying to yourself. Don't.
Brian Robinson Jr. is a very serviceable running back.
No. All the things that that you just named on the Eagles are significantly better than the Commanders. Jalen Hurts is better than Jalen Daniels. A.J. Brown is better than Terry McLaurin. Saquon Barkley is better than Brian Robinson. Everything you named on the Eagles is better than the Commanders.
I just think the Commanders will win the division. That's all. I think it's going to be close. I think the NFC East is it's a 2-team division. Don't get it twisted.
Take the Super Bowl champions.
Sarah's hand is up.
Make sure you clip that so I can post it so one of you look really stupid when one of the other team wins the divisions. Also, carry on. Let's do AFC West.
All right.
Mom's going to be like, man, the Chargers because they got Justin Herbert, and I think Patrick Mahomes is stupid.
I really thought about it. I'm not going to lie. A part of me really wanted to say the Chargers.
I did the Chiefs.
Yep. I also did the Chiefs.
I hated it, but I did. And then AFC West.
Or NFC West?
Yeah, sorry. Have a sneaky little feeling about the 49ers.
All right. They were a hospital last season, so I don't hate it.
I like a good underdog story.
Yeah, coming back. CMC's back from injury. Brandon Ayuk will be back at some point throughout the season. Healthy Nick Bosa. Brock Purdy just got paid. And a Kyle Shanahan offense is always dangerous. I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. I also went to the Chiefs for the AFC West. A part of me really wanted to take the Chargers just because, one, I am a Justin Herbert fan. Plus, he's going to be... First of all, he's going to have his greatest season ever because he is allegedly dating Madison Beer now. So watch out for Justin Herbert this year.
I did see that.
Are you serious?
He's allegedly dating Madison Beer. Allegedly. There's a picture of them out there.
Sarah has a new tourist attraction.
I'm so...
Me too. Jealous. I'm not jealous of Madison Beer. Jealous of Justin Herbert. I want to be very clear.
No, I'm jealous of Madison Beer that she gets to go out with Justin Herbert, man. I want to go out with Justin Herbert.
That's on you. That's not. I mean, yeah. But on that, I like the Chargers, their makeup. I think Jim Harbaugh is a winner. Everywhere he goes, he wins. I think he installs a good culture with this team. I like Amari and Hampton, the draft pick. They're a run-first offense. They play smart football. But ultimately, the Chiefs are the Chiefs. You have to take the Chiefs to win the division.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the NFC West, I have the Rams. I like Matt Stafford. I like Sean McVay. I like Puka Nacua. I like Kyron Williams. And I like Devonta Adams as well.
That's who I was torn between, honestly. I was torn between the Rams and the 49ers.
Because even though I think the Niners are going to be they're going to be healthier this year, I think they are going to decline from when they were 2 years ago when they were healthy.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like an underdog, so I
don't hate the Niners pick at all.
I don't hate it either. I was torn a little.
Josh, what do you got?
I wasn't torn between the Rams. So I took the Rams. I wasn't torn between the Rams and the Niners. I was torn between the Rams and the Seahawks.
Really?
I don't really believe in the Niners, man. It's not that I think the Seahawks are really going to be a spectacular team. I just don't really believe in the Niners.
Yeah.
Their whole team was in the hospital. They lost Deebo Samuel. I think Shanahan is
washed out.
I think Shanahan's cooked.
Really?
I don't see why this team. They're healthy. If Christian McCaffrey wants to have the year like he did 2 years ago, by all means, prove me wrong. But then I look at the Seahawks. I'm like, their defense is pretty good, man. JSN had a great season last year.
Strong.
JSN is the wide receiver one. Now they got Sam Darnold, but I don't know how much I like Sam
That's
Darnold.
the thing is, if you're gonna take, you're taking the Niners. Who the hell did you take? The Rams.
I took the Rams.
The Rams. You're putting your faith in Sam Darnold at the end of the day.
That's
if
the
you're
thing.
taking
I
the
was
Seahawks,
like, man, I love everything about the Seahawks, but then I was like, hold up, they got
Sam
Sam.
Darnold.
I was like, hold on. I don't know if I like that.
All right, AFC North. This one was tough for me. I did go Ravens,
good answer.
but I do like the Bengals, and I want Joe Burrow to go on a revenge tour so badly.
I also took the Ravens. I just think the Chiefs are such a one-sided ball club where they don't have a defense, and you can't always rely on
Did you
Joe
say the
Burrow.
Chiefs?
What the hell did I just say? The Bengals.
You said the
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
It's because I was looking at my notes and I saw
He's
Chiefs.
tired.
No, I'm off my game. I literally was just reading down at like where my notes and I saw Chiefs instead of Bengals. But no,
Patrick Mahomes.
the Bengals are such a one-sided ball club where I don't think that they have the defensive capabilities to stop teams from scoring consistently. And I don't think Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins can put up 45 points a game.
I don't either. I don't even think the Bengals have a strong enough offensive line to protect him.
It's going to be a repeat of last season. I took the Ravens. It's going to be a repeat of last season where every single game is going to be a blowout. And now considering your only good piece of defense wants out, if he's out, you're gonna be losing to teams like the Browns. You're gonna split the series with the Browns.
Who wants out?
Hendrickson.
Trey Hendrickson.
Oh, I knew that.
You're gonna
The guy we
split
spent 15 minutes talking about.
Browns.
Gosh,
Yeah.
This is gonna cook them.
All right, I'm good too. All right, and then NFC North. I went Lions.
I went Lions as well. I thought about the Packers just because the Lions coaching tree staff got picked apart this year. Ben Johnson's gone.
Okay.
Aaron Glenn is gone. The backup, who is going to be the defensive coordinator, is now the DC of the Patriots. Is now here. So that's the only reason I kind of thought, well, maybe the Lions have a down year coming off another disappointing season where they thought they're going to make a Super Bowl run. They don't make a Super Bowl run. They lose to the Commanders in the Summit NFC, not the championship game, the semifinals, whatever the hell you want to call it. But yeah, I think ultimately the Lions over that. I think that is the best division of football with the Lions, the Packers, the Vikings, and the Bears. You realistically, if you had told me Vikings, I would have been like, okay, you believe in JJ McCarthy. I see it. If you told me Packers, okay, you believe in what the hell's the guy's name down there? It's not Matt LaFleur, is it?
Who?
The Packers head coach? Is it Matt LaFleur? I think it's Matt LaFleur. We're gonna go with Matt LaFleur. We're gonna stick with Matt LaFleur and believe in that. You believe in what LaFleur is doing, the talent that Jordan Love has, the offensive weapons they're surrounding Jordan Love with now. Josh Jacobs is a dog. But ultimately I go Lions.
Yeah, me too.
No case for the Bears.
The Bears
No.
suck.
Good. I was ready to cut you off and be like, no, don't bullshit me now. You don't believe in the Bears.
Maybe Ben Johnson makes Caleb Williams a 4,000-yard passer.
No.
Who knows?
Okay, AFC South. I couldn't decide.
Just take the Jags because you want to take the Jags.
No, I don't even want to take the Jags. That's the thing. But I don't know.
So
these are the weakest divisions in football right here.
Travis Hunter and Trevor Lawrence are going to be the greatest duo.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Because I want to take them so badly, but I feel like that I don't even know. I'm just going with the Jags.
All right.
I literally put a question mark next to it.
I believe you. It's just the AFC South and the NFC South are probably the worst two divisions in football.
Yeah.
So it's tough to kind of pick from the bad, but I think ultimately the Texans are the best team in that division.
Yeah. That's who I was torn between. I was going to say the Texans, but I was like, I don't even like the Texans, so I'm going to go Jags.
We have CJ Stroud, DeMarco Ryan as the head coach. Nico Collins is still a dog. Tank Dell when he's back is a dog. Joe Mixon is injured right now, but I think they'll be fine at running back. Besides that, with Nick Chubb in the backfield as well.
Back up.
And then you have Will Anderson Jr. and Derek Stingley.
That's true.
Kind of leading your defense.
Whatever, fine.
And then what do you got for the NFC South? Josh, who'd you have the AFC South?
Texans, I'm assuming.
Man, do I even gotta say it?
The only one different. NFC South, I went Bucks.
Don't worry, I'm on take the Commanders.
I went with the Bucks for the NFC South.
Mm-hmm. I like Baker as well. Don't get it twisted. I love Baker Mayfield. But I went with the Falcons. I just believe in Michael Penix Jr. and Bijan Robinson. I just believe in them. I think Bijan, Drake London, Michael Penix Jr., despite what CBS Sports wanted to put on the TV for his graphic, I believe in them. I believe in them.
I want to be the different one and say the Falcons.
You could still be different and say the same.
Saints probably going for the number 1 pick in Archie Manning this year.
Like the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
That is Browns when they had an AFC North.
Hey, the Browns are starting Joe Flacco week 1, I believe.
I was going to say that.
They have confirmed that Joe Flacco will.
Which is a good segue into the tourist attraction. So that is all of our NFL division winners. Josh wrote them down. Graphic posted TBD. I know we are behind. We will get caught up before the season starts. But going to the tourist attraction, because we were just talking about Joe Flacco being the starting QB of your Cleveland Browns, my tourist attraction today is the Indianapolis Colts are the dumbest franchise of all time. Daniel Jones is their starting quarterback for week 1 of the NFL season.
I thought this would be something that you wanted.
Daniel Jones sucks.
That's a real laugh or not?
I think the fact that you're just, who the hell is honking at our house?
That was a sound effect.
No, somebody just drove by and honked at our house with like the weakest horn ever. But the fact that the Colts on year 3 of Anthony Richardson are just, I don't want to say punting on him, but you're going to bring in Daniel Jones, who is 1 season and he got a ridiculous contract from the Giants. And that's like, at least believe in what Anthony Richardson could be. I just think it's laughable. And I can't believe that we're going to get Daniel Jones football week 1.
I thought you'd be this is what you want. You hate Anthony Richardson.
I'm not an Anthony Richardson fan, but I feel like the Colts are just making a stupid decision. Like Shane Steichen, I think that's the name of the head coach, the Colts, is coaching for his job absolutely this year, I believe. And the Colts is a franchise that has had some tough years in the past, and especially this year with losing their owner, Jim Irsay, who passed away this offseason.
Who got the team?
I'm assuming his kids. So yeah, tough shot for the Colts the offseason, losing their owner. But yeah, just Anthony Richardson benched for week 1. Daniel Jones starting is a riot nonetheless. Hilarious. It makes me laugh every single time I think about it. Like, you're willingly starting with the corpse of Daniel Jones, who you know, at the end of the day, you know everything that Daniel Jones is. At a bare minimum, you know this is the guy you're going to get. Anthony Richardson is still young and developing, and yes, he has plenty to work on. I'm not a fan of Anthony Richardson whatsoever, but I feel like you still have to give the guy a chance and believe on year 3. I mean, the Patriots gave Mac Jones three years, and Anthony Richardson has 3 times the physical talent that Mac Jones has. So just again, poverty franchises doing poverty things make me smile.
Yeah. Is it my turn?
Yeah, we'll close with Josh because I don't know what Josh is, and I'm so curious because he doesn't write it down on the doc.
I just saw the thing. Gronk to sign 1-day contract to retire as a Patriot.
I wasn't lying to you.
Forever. That's Julian's thing. You can't take that. Sorry. My thing is the rumors that Taylor Swift is going to be doing the Super Bowl halftime.
I love it.
I don't love it. I mean, I would love to see her do a halftime. I think she'd put on a great show and do a great job. And like, I like Taylor Swift as like, I don't hate her. I'm by no means a Swiftie. But I know for a fact that if she is announced as the halftime performance, the Swifties will take over and they will buy all the fucking tickets. And I personally don't think that's fair to like say, what if the Bears get into the Super Bowl or the Commanders? They haven't had a Super Bowl in how long?
Well, at least you pivoted off the Bears because we all know that's not going to happen.
I was just trying to think of a team that hasn't been in the Super Bowl in a really long.
I don't think the Commanders have been there since Joe Theismann.
I think you're right, but like
they haven't won since Theismann at least.
Yeah, my point is that there are truly like diehard football fans out there that their team could potentially be going to the Super Bowl for the first time in 20-something years. And they're going to be losing out on tickets to people that just want to see 15 minutes of Taylor Swift.
I think what they could do, I think they've done this in the past, is where they sell 2 separate types of tickets. One is for your seating at the Super Bowl, A second is you actually get to like be a part of the crowd on the field to watch the halftime show. So I'm thinking maybe that's the solution if they
I
were to
think
do that.
that's something they're gonna have to do. Otherwise, this Super Bowl is going to be overrun by girls that just want to see Taylor Swift. And I don't think that's fair to people like us who actually love the sport, care about it, and want to see our team there.
Yeah, and I also think that in this day and age, the Super Bowl is not, I feel like 75% just rich people and celebrities, not even actual football fans. So at the end of the day, if it's a bunch of Swift, if the 50% of it is rich people and celebrities who don't actually care to watch the game, and then 25% is Swifties, and then the last quarter is fans of the football and the sport, and then fans of the team. Who really cares?
I do, because I was that girl in the Super Bowl or at the Super Bowl watching my team. Like, I was lucky enough to have that experience. Granted, I only saw half of the game, but still. And we played the Eagles. And it was the Eagles' first time in the Super Bowl in how long? I don't even know, a very long time. And just like seeing how many fans came out for that was something that was really cool to see, like how much they truly cared about their team and how being there was like a once in a lifetime opportunity for them.
And Eagles fans are notoriously passionate fans and psychos, and they travel well. So I'm not surprised that Eagles fans travel. But if you get if the Super Bowl this year is,
If it's like the Lions and the Commanders or something like that, I mean, I know they probably wouldn't play each other, but
if it's like Ravens Lions or something like that,
yeah, like the Lions fans are going to want to go, the Ravens fans are going to want to go, and I don't think it's fair that a bunch of teenage 20-year-old girls are taking over this event just to see Taylor Swift. That's not fair.
ooh, big brain idea, Josh. If she does, we got to get tickets to go find girlfriends.
You don't want to date.
I don't want to date a Swiftie.
I'm just throwing the idea out there, bro.
I don't want to date a Swiftie.
If it's all 22-year-old women,
I'm just going to say this right now. You don't want to date a Swiftie because you won't be able to get away with anything. And you know I'm right.
I'm aware.
Yeah. Which is nothing bad towards them. Like, I have nothing against Swifties. I'm just saying, like, it can get a little out of hand. You said it, not me.
Mm-hmm.
I will come out here and say I think Swifties are a little bit psycho.
I know a bunch of Swifties, and like my mom and sister love Taylor Swift. We go to her concerts whenever she's at Gillette, or we try to go whenever she's at Gillette. And she does a great job. Like, I enjoy the concerts, I enjoy the performance. But like, I personally wouldn't buy a Super Bowl ticket just to see her. I would go to see my team. But that's just
yeah, absolutely. But we have to remember Swifties are not rational individuals, and they don't think logically most of the time. What's up, Mac?
Maggie, this way.
Mac. Woof. Woof.
Yeah.
Bark once for a Taylor Swift halftime show. Bark twice for no.
He's not a Swiftie. He just woke up from his.
My issue with Taylor Swift performing at the halftime show isn't like the whole like Swiftie or like how she's taking over like the NFL, whatever. Her face is plastered every single game, event, show, podcast, or whatever. My issue is her music ain't a halftime show, man. Like, if I'm at the Super Bowl and I'm going to see someone perform, I want like some upbeat live music. And I know Taylor Swift has some of that, but bro, I'm not trying to hear some breakup music as my team is getting their ass whooped at halftime during the mother Super Bowl.
This is a terrible take. Terrible take.
Take. You're telling me you want to listen to just breakup songs when you're at the halftime?
Can you let me cook?
His life.
Shake It Off, banger. You Belong With Me, banger. Bad Blood, banger. Love Story, banger. How many songs did they do at the Super Bowl? 7? All right, find 2 more Taylor Swift songs that aren't like, don't play All Too Well, which is way too slow and sad. And then she got the new album coming out. She got a banger on there too. Bang.
She's definitely playing that brand new album. I guarantee you, knowing her, she's gonna play something. She's gonna play stuff that the NFL fans don't want because of how petty she's being right now. So she's gonna play the stuff that people don't want. Therefore, she's gonna play the slow, sad breakup songs. I'm telling you.
Blank Space is a banger. She got plenty of music.
I don't think it would make a great halftime show. Like if we're talking about the show itself and the
Wildest Dreams,
it will be great.
She got plenty. She could do a good halftime show. She got plenty. She has a
reputation.
I think would be best.
Her discography. She would do a great job. She would find good songs to play.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad if she played the Super Bowl and they put like precautions in to make sure that they didn't take all the tickets. That's all I care about.
Yeah. So I think the NFL is smart enough to know that.
Not gonna lie, if she plays the Super Bowl, I might be going to said Super Bowl. So,
and then hypothetically, let's say Chiefs are in the Super Bowl. Chiefs win. She comes out. Kelsey proposes on the field. Or Chiefs not in Super Bowl. She sings Love Story. Travis Kelsey comes out from underneath the ring and proposes.
What the hell is going on with your mic?
Me or Josh?
Both of you. I can't hear either.
Well, you look like you're on a potato right now from me.
Oh, it's my Wi-Fi. It's raining here, so.
Sarah's gonna get washed away by Hurricane Erin. Oh, and we lose Sarah again. Oh, Sarah's pixelated again. We'll figure this out eventually, the connection issues and stuff. But yeah, hit the Undertaker theme song. Travis Kelsey comes out from underneath the stage, Josh, and proposes. That'd be fire. That'd be fire. Just let me bet on it, please.
How much money would you put on Travis Kelsey proposing at the Super Bowl?
At this Super Bowl, if he's back, I would put so much. I think they're already engaged personally. I think they're low-key secretly married.
No, we would have a wedding.
I think it was private though.
No. Yeah, you're probably right.
But they're endgame, so I would gamble on it.
Flame me if you want, because I'm bad with pop culture, especially with actresses and singers. Do they have will some celebrities have a public wedding?
Yeah, some do public and some do private ceremonies.
Because I was gonna say,
some
can
do,
I just pull up
private,
to
intimate
my
ceremonies?
favorite
No, public in the sense where the paparazzi can get pictures.
Okay,
if that makes sense.
Okay.
So they basically elope.
I was
and
is there gonna be a fan section to watch these two just kiss for all of 5 seconds?
Maybe. I bet Jason Kelsey gives a great best man speech though.
I
think he's a riot on that podcast. I think he's the best part.
He's the better one.
I think and honestly, I think his wife Kylie Kelsey, I think she's a riot too. I think we lost Sarah. Sarah might have just lost her Wi-Fi. Which is
she's texted us saying lost you.
Sarah is alive.
Sarah's back.
Sarah's back. All right, let's get Josh's real quick before we lose Sarah again.
I want to talk about the 6'4" guard from Kentucky. Wall.
Retired.
John Wall announced his retirement the other day.
So sad.
Very sad moment for longtime NBA fans.
Clowning his ass.
I'm really not. I just don't watch. I don't even know who this is.
John Wall was one of the most disrespected players, in my opinion. People look at John Wall now and was like, oh, he was a washed-up point guard, not that good, injured, back up, whatever. He is the only reason the Wizards were effing relevant. The only reason. I don't care about Michael Jordan being on the Wizards for all of 1 or 2 years. I don't care about Gilbert Arenas and his guns and his gambling mansion. John Wall is the Wizards. He's the Wizards. Game 6, 2017 NBA Conference semifinals against the Boston Celtics. He hits a game winner to push it to a game 7 with 3.5 seconds left. And he averaged 27 points per game in the playoffs. John Wall is an absolute legend in my case. Do I have him in the top of all time? No, because obviously he doesn't have the resume. But I will not stand for this John Wall hate, and everyone's going around who the F is this John Wall bum? I'm sick and tired of it. Put some damn respect on John Wall's name.
You still respect him.
Yeah, he had a very high peak in a very short window, that 2016, 15, 17 time period. But after that, when he injured his hand, I want to say, his career was over after that. He bounced around, was a role player, a backup. But at the end of the day, John Wall, for me, will always be remembered for 2 things, Josh. His intro in his first game, 6'4" guard from Kentucky, like he did it with the Dougie. And then losing to Game 7, Kelly Olynyk. Those are the 2 things I'll remember him for.
He's also just one of the fastest NBA players of all time.
Yeah, athletic freak of nature. I mean, he was the Wizards haven't been relevant since he left. If we're gonna be honest, like yeah, Bradley Beal was there for a few years after him, but
But
those two together with that, with Markieff Morris, I want to say Marcin Gortat,
Otto Porter.
Otto Porter Jr., who's a bum by the way, like that was I don't like Otto Porter Jr. He pushed somebody on the Celtics, and I don't like him.
Jason Tatum.
Same with Markieff. No, this was before Tatum. This was before Tatum's rookie year. It was the Isaiah Thomas-led Celtics. So it was before Tatum.
Ah. I just guessed Tatum because you have a weird obsession with.
Do you know who he pushed? Do you know who he pushed or no?
I can't remember. I might be thinking of Markieff Morris, honestly, who got into like a little scuffle with somebody on the Celtics. I honestly can't remember, but I just know I'm not a fan of Otto Porter Jr.
But I like Otto Porter. But the thing is like once John Wall left or got traded, I actually forget which one, but shame on me. Like it was always John Wall's team. Yeah, Bradley Beal was still on. He was the longest tenured player. But the team was never anything, and this team still isn't anything. John Wall is the greatest Wizard of all time.
I'm sure there's one old guy you could probably throw up there.
Like
if modern day, yeah.
If you want to take, I mean, yeah, you can throw Wes Unseld there.
Yeah, like the old guys, like the really old guys when they were the Bullets.
Like if you're obviously drafting a team and you get the prime version of that player, you're going to take Michael Jordan because he literally just played for all of 1 second on the Wizards. But if we're talking about you're getting that version of that player, I'm taking John Wall with the first overall pick.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't hate it, Josh. Good addition to the tourist attractions today. We haven't talked about NBA, but it's been quiet in the NBA world. We'll get back to it when the NBA season come around. It's getting closer and closer, but it's football, baby. It's all football right now. We are 2 weeks away, if that, I believe 2 weeks away from tomorrow. It'll be 2 weeks because again, there are 31 days. And yes, Josh?
I have one. You can keep talking. I have one question for you when I find it, so you keep going. Just know I want to say something.
All right, well, let's just start closing the show, but I won't do that then. But yeah, we're just getting closer and closer to the football season. The college football season is right around the corner. We are hoping to have a special recurring guest throughout the college football season. Scheduled, we don't know how reliable he's going to be, but we're hoping to have him in here for about 10 minutes a show, 10, 15 minutes a show to kind of talk about Sara with the college football landscape, because I'm not a college football guy. Josh is not really a college football guy. Sara is a college football gal, and we like to have somebody that she can have that conversation with, so we'll be bringing in hopefully a special guest weekly, maybe bi-weekly, 10, 15 minutes a show, talk a little college football, give a lock for the week, because he is a gambling man, and we do love having him, and we do miss him on the show. And he will be a little bit more professional this time on the show, so hopefully that's all set. We'll get that squared away. Hopefully there's no hurricane hitting next week, so we have Sara completely here as her Wi-Fi kicks back in. She's yelling at Mac. Josh, did you find what you wanted to find?
I have a quick question for you, just for the upcoming. So this is specifically for you, Tom, because we brought up how much you love Jason Tatum. Real quick, with Tatum's injury in play, where do you think ESPN has him ranked?
He should be. Isn't he ranked like 34 or something, extremely low with his injury? I mean, if you're ranking injuries, I don't think you should put injured players who are going to miss a full season on a top 100 list. They should be an exclusion.
Sorry. This is not including the injury.
Not including the injury. He's top 3 in the world. He's top 2. He's top 3, and I would like to say top 2. I would like to say top 2.
Well, if I told you it was 5,
who were they? I mean, so they probably went Jokic, SGA, Giannis, Luka, Tatum would be my guess.
It's those players, just the wrong order.
Yeah. Terrible list. He beat Luka in the playoffs. He's better than Luka Doncic. Giannis is literally just a run. Giannis is a one-dimensional player. Who else was on that list? I can't even remember. It should go Jokic.
Who best in the league?
It should literally be Jokic. If you really want to put SGA, you can put SGA. But I'm going Jokic, Tatum, and I will die on that hill. Jokic, Tatum. Tatum is better than SGA, that free throw flopping Canadian merchant, and I will die on that hill. And you can die as that. You can die with that as well, Josh, as I see you putting your head back. Do you want to respond?
I just think it's ridiculous how your only not your only defense, but one of your main defense is just calling it SGA a free throw merchant.
Even take that away. Tatum can do everything on the floor. He can pass the ball. He can rebound. He can defend. He can defend. He can defend five out of the five positions if needed. 4 out of the 5, if you really want to call it that. He's a better playmaker than SGA. Yeah, SGA's a better free throw shooter, but and maybe a better mid range. But Tatum's taller. He can work in the post better than SGA. He can score from all 5 levels: free throw line, below the basket, low post, high post, 3-point shot, mid range jump shot. Tatum can do it all. SGA, not the post player that Tatum is because he's smaller. Yes, Sarah.
I like Trevor Lawrence.
Sarah likes Trevor Lawrence. You probably like Kelly Olynyk. He looks very similar to Trevor Lawrence.
What is he?
Tall white guy with long hair.
He sucks though.
He's a terrible. Hey, Game 7 Kelly Olynyk is a legend. Don't ever disrespect Game 7 Kelly Olynyk.
99.9% of them sucks.
Yes. But once
Ew.
Sarah looks up,
Like, I don't know what you were expecting. I don't know what you were expecting.
I told you, tall white guy with long hair. But that's gonna be the show today. Sarah's gonna have to wash her eyeballs out.
Ever do that to me again? That was a jump scare.
Episode 14, Duckboat Dispatch. You can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, subscribe on YouTube at the Duckboat Dispatch. We're on Spotify. We are a pain to find on Spotify. Make sure you follow us there. It makes it easier. And if you can't, go to the Instagram. It's in the bio there as well. Click on the link. It'll bring you right to the Spotify. Super, super easy. We'll get our graphics up throughout the week. Make sure you go and interact with those. Like, comment, vote. Josh does a great job with the graphics and putting the vote up there. I'm very upset because I lose the vote almost every single week, but I just think that's because there's haters, and Josh votes in the account himself before I can get there.
Okay. I'm going to defend myself real quick. So even if you take away the one account vote that I do give to myself, I will admit I do give to myself. If you take that away, I'm still beating you by a very large margin.
I'm beating you this week too.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Because the one comment is Hutch is better than Max Crosby. And who's the one guy who is Hutching his freaking thing? Me.
Tom, I think you need to look yourself in the mirror and understand that you are the problem.
No. It's because you have your vote. You have your individual J Brack Instagram account. You have the Duckboat Dispatch Instagram account. And then you have Michael Lett on probably 3 burner accounts voting.
I will literally pull up the stats right now. Let me go.
Take away those 3 votes. We're even.
Why am I taking away Mike's vote?
You're taking away Mike's 3 burners.
What burners does he have? Okay, ready?
Just butthurt that he's losing.
He is butthurt because he only has 1 vote and it's himself.
Can you actually see?
No, but I can see who has voted.
Yeah, I can see who's voted. Will Gilson votes with you every single time, too. That vote shouldn't count either. Go to the corners. How did I do in the corners? Sarah and I were tied in the corners. Tight ends, Josh and I won, but we were tied. Wide receivers.
And I never complain.
Josh wins every single one, but I swear he's cheating.
No, it's not. It's because I'm the good one. Here's my point. You take away the one account vote that I give myself, I'm still winning by a large margin.
No, I think he's cheating somehow secretly. You got the bots somehow.
The only person that votes for me besides myself is Sammy.
Yeah, but Sammy's just seeing your name and clicking on it.
Exactly. So you guys
that vote shouldn't count either.
Yeah, see, Mike actually reads it and chooses the best one, and he explains why.
No, I think Mike's glazing you. I don't think Mike's vote should count either.
You have bad takes.
No. Voter fraud, voter fatigue, whatever you want to call it. I'm not losing these legitimately. But that's going to do it for the show today.
No, legitimately. Dude, you have 1 vote, and it is yourself.
My mom didn't even vote for me?
Did your mom vote?
Does she know to vote?
Oh,
probably not.
Sorry.
She probably can't figure it out.
I think you have 2 votes. It's you and your dad.
What's your dad's name?
My dad's name is Paul.
So he voted for you.
I think you have 2. It's you and your dad.
My dad definitely did not vote for me.
What do you vote for?
He probably won't vote for. He might.
Oh wait, ready here. I'll do the math. 1 divided by 11.
But that was the edge rushers. So we have coaches next. So coaches are favorites,
players,
favorites and least favorites.
On that one.
So make sure when those are out, make sure you vote for Tom on all of those. Don't vote for Josh or Sarah. Vote for Tom.
You immediately have a comment on this saying that you're wrong.
Who?
Literally no one ever votes for me, so shut up.
Who's commenting I'm wrong?
Max Crosby over Aiden Hutchinson.
No, he's saying Hutch over.
Oh, I read the arrow wrong. My bad.
Yeah, I was
Right,
gonna
that's
say.
Okay, so there's the one guy who there's your one vote.
You don't know who that is?
That's Pat Terrio.
Yeah,
Freshman year, he dropped out, right?
him. Yes,
No, I haven't seen him since he dropped out. Good guy, ball knower.
I talked to him here and there. I love Pat.
Good guy. He wanted to sell beer out of his window in freshman year. It was a genius idea. He's an entrepreneur.
He is. He's in the Cape. I keep meaning to like see him.
He lives in Dennis, I know, because he used to work at Chapin's Bayside, which is down the street from my Cape house. Brag. Yeah, because my cousin Pat watches, I have to say Chapin sucks, Joe Max for life. And that's how we're going to end today's episode. Duck Butt Dispatch, episode 14. Again, like, comment, subscribe, be a friend, tell a friend, share with a friend. Yeah, that's going to do it for today's episode. Spread the love, as Sarah says, as she's the most negative on the show.
Go
You
back
say
to last.
negative?
The most I
Listen,
would like to kill a person on the show.
well,
Fair.
that's just me.
All right,
I'm
fair.
still.
That's going to do it for today. Huh?
Josh, stop.
What am I doing?
That's it for today.
What am I doing?